All right, Darren Long, we're coming to the end of the season. How do you rank this season for you?
It's been a little bit hit and miss for me. Travelled around a lot, had some highs, had some lows, but I think that's the game that we live in. Yeah, feeling pretty focused for this last one for sure.
What are some of the highs and lows you've had?
Highs have to be the Australian Open, making quarterfinals of singles, semi-finals of the doubles, which is always great. Just springing to mind as you asked that question, the biggest highlight would have been the US Open, making semi-final of the doubles, knocking out number 4 seeds with Robert Shankman. It was a good laugh.
And you're moving to a new club. Can you explain a bit about that?
Yeah, the opportunity came up at Morton Morrell. It was a hard decision to leave Manchester because I've had a great time there, but it was too good opportunity to turn down, and looking at the club and the way it's run, and yeah, I can't wait.
So you're already wearing the new logo, so you're bedding in well down there?
Yeah, so obviously I'm in that transitional period now. My last day at Manchester was on Friday, and I start at Morton in a couple of weeks, but the club, I spoke to the club and they were very happy for me to represent the club, and yeah, I'm fired up because of it.
Champions Trophy now, you've been here a number of times. You've reached the second quarterfinal a couple of occasions. This time you're in the qualifying draw. How are you going to approach this tournament?
So the qualifying event is extreme. It's tough. That set to 9. It's important that you get a good start. So yeah, I'm focused on starting strong and also staying focused for a long time, because you can get to 6 and switch off because you feel like you've won a set, but it's not quite the case here.
And how's your opponents in your group shaping up?
We're a close community. Obviously, we've all played each other. We all know each other. Yeah, there's tough games there. There's players in there that I've beaten who have beaten me in the last year. So yeah, it really is a coin toss out there.
And how are you finding the court this year?
Had a couple of hours with Robert Shankman last night. Really enjoyed it. We've hit a lot together, so it always feels very familiar no matter what court we play on together. Got a couple of hours coming up with Steve Agona, so that'll be a change.
How's it playing?
It's playing good. It's playing quick, bouncier than I remember. That railroad seems to be ripping in well. So yeah, there's a lot to be retrieved out there, it feels like right now.
What's it like coming in and playing at a venue like this?
It's peaceful. You walk around the palace, it's very nice. You get a lot of, I like the variance of crowd you have, just tourists walking in, kids walking in, watching the game. So sometimes if I'm feeling confident and interacting with them, it's really good fun.
And what are the members like when you interact with them here?
Members are great, very friendly, very relaxed, very sociable. I stay with the Jeffreys every year whilst I'm here, and they're the great hosts. They bring their dog Rafi along, who is amazing, and yeah, I really have a good time here.
Looking forward to the next season. What are your goals and targets next season?
So next year, my goal is to remain injury free. Fit is always one of those things, but to stay competitive whilst in a new role as a head professional. And I really want to represent Morton at the highest level I can, and send their club brand around the world. And
you've got a couple of the other players who are pushing up on your ranking. How are you going to fend it back against them?
Lucky draw would be nice, but as a whole, no, I'm going to rely on myself and just get the results I should, and push for the results that are maybe not in my favour.
All right, Darren Long, thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure, thank you.